Each time, each place, each moment, each puzzle piece fits together to guide me on my journey of life. At the beginning, it felt normal to be a child. Eventually, something changed. A single moment changed my path. I didn't understand myself. What was wrong with me? For a long time, it was a question. It became clear I wasn't like the other students at my school. I realized that I lived in a different world than my peers, that I hadn't made it to where they are yet. I didn't believe I could be a person like them. They had interests, personalities that fit them, confidence in who they are, but why wasn't I there yet? Maybe it wasn't my time yet. Or maybe I just needed to try to be more like them. My story in some ways felt like a puzzle, with lost pieces. I would start things like soccer, football, but couldn't follow through with them. And in the end, they followed me around until I finally lost interest in those specific pieces of my puzzle. It was a mystery to me why I couldn't be interested in the same things as others. Why couldn't I find my thing? As I started to explore my actual interests, I felt afraid to express it to the world. I doubted if this was the correct path, but the deeper I got into my interests of technology, filmmaking, engineering, and architecture, I realized I couldn't feel like I was pretending to be someone else. My interests were my interests. Then I took the first step to find my lost puzzle pieces. To expand my horizons, I turned towards film. When my parents first brought me to see a film, it was beyond what words could say. I can't remember the first film I saw, but it was an experience to remember. The theaters brought inspiration and showed me personalities like my own, which filled in those missing pieces. It felt like having a friend who understood me as who I really am. The movies were like universes with friends I understood. It was a huge step for me in thinking about the behind the scenes of a movie and how they are made. These next steps were possibilities. Every day I was watching a show or a film, and it made me feel so many emotions. I couldn't put it into words. Over the years, watching shows and movies, I related to characters and saw my own life reflect on the big screen. It made me feel like I had a chance to change my future, to tell my story, to create my work. It makes me want to watch even more films, hunting for inspiration and motivation. Then my interest in technology furthered my filmmaking interest, which I felt like the two were fused together. Technology and filmmaking became my lenses to seeing a new world. In a way, it made me see a new perspective towards the world around me. My new interests made me fit into a world where I felt confident doing the stuff I wanted to do, and even have a deeper connection with others. By teaching myself film and learning new technology, I taught myself to become more independent. A big first step in improving my life. The puzzle pieces I've found have given me a chance to know myself better. If I didn't take the first step, I wouldn't have made this film. I wouldn't have the confidence to be who I truly am and take my story towards the unknown. To follow the endless possibilities.